As one of India's largest real estate company, we've always tried to do new things, whether it is residential, whether it is retail, or it is commercial, from starting the walk to work advantage to changing the way people shop, to integrated townships, to taking the Gurgaon story pan India. I think we've always tried to set new benchmarks and do new things and deliver much more to the buyer than what he's expecting from us. Residential, the luxury market remains quite immune to the market fluctuations, and we've seen a lot of success in that market. In Chennai, we have sold more than 300 luxury apartments in the heart of the town. It's been a very good learning experience for us. Similarly, the plotted schemes continue to remain popular pan India. We've sold plots in Chandigarh, we've sold plots in Lucknow, we sold plots in Hyderabad, all of these markets, and quite successfully. So plotted is good, luxury is good. Also in the value homes segment, in Bangalore we tried it for the first time, and we've sold over 1,000 homes. We have a lot of happy buyers there, and soon we will start giving possession in a lot of our schemes, where we had sold apartments in different integrated townships. So integrated township also is something which people look forward to, because they buy a home but they actually end up getting a city. You have a club, you have a school, there are medical facilities close by, all sorts of sporting facilities are available, and you become a part of a community which is socially and economically very similar to what you are. So these have been some interesting things. Yes. The young buyers are very aware. So they'll check on the internet, they'll go to the site and see, they'll check with the banks, whatever is the best deal they can get. But I think we found the subvention schemes very useful, because that saves the hassle of paying a rental and an EMI both. So subvention schemes have been extremely welcome by most of the buyers. Other than that, I think features is what people look at. Anything that provides convenience, considering that these days mostly it's a double income household, everybody is very busy. So if you can give them a lifestyle which kind of takes away that stress, and your home kind of becomes a retreat which you are coming back to, I think that's also a big plus point. That's all we've been doing for the last 3 years. We've been expanding our reach. Today, we saw that Chandigarh prices were becoming prohibitively expensive. Recently also, you must have seen that the stamp duty charges have also gone up and things like that. So just hardly 10 to 15 minutes away from Chandigarh, we've created New Chandigarh. It's approximately a 200-acre township. It's beautiful low-rise development, surrounded by the Shiva lakes. You have lovely views. Everything that a person wants, in an urban city today, is craving for in an urban city today. You want expansive spaces, you want wider roads, you want clean, uncongested, parking areas. All of those we've tried to provide there. And similarly, even in other townships, like in Panchkula, we created the floor concept, which is low-rise development. What we've tried to do is that think global but act local. So whichever market we've gone to, we've tried to understand what the customer wants there, and tried to give them what they need, rather than whatever is happening worldwide, or if there is a trend or a fad happening in the country. No, we've not followed that. We actually go to the customer and ask him, what is it you want? And we try to do that for him. The world over, the best realtors are women. That's a global trend. See, the person who's using the house the most is a woman. So the decision maker is a woman. The person who's maintaining that house the most is also a woman. So from the longevity point of view, or from the usability point of view, also your townships are practically inhabited by women for maximum part of time. So to that extent, yes. On the other side of the table, there are an amazing amount of women architects who are doing very well, interior designers who are doing very well. Now even broking, they're doing extremely well. I mean, women who've done so well in the Amway model or the Tupperware model, why not in real estate? And they're doing extremely well. You really don't need to have too much to do too well, so as long as you have a phone and you have email, you can reach your customer anywhere. You could be sitting in Shimla and selling property in Kochi, or maybe sitting in Calcutta and selling property in Pune, and women also score highly because they're very good with relationships, with communication skills. They're good listeners, they understand the other person's need. So I think women play a very important role, both as a customer as well as a realtor. The term affordable housing, it's a question which is all the time asked from developers that, are you into affordable housing? How much more of affordable housing you're planning to do? One, what is affordable? Two, the prices of everything are going skywards, whether it is steel, whether it is cement, whether it is concrete, whether it is labor, or even land. And to put the land together, to get the approvals, and then have a product which is ready to be sold, and in the end up making some money for yourself also as a developer. I think it's an extremely difficult business environment to be in. It's a very complicated environment to be in, and I think we all need to see where we are headed as a business. How are we going to really make it work for all the people involved, the customer, the developer, and the processes.